Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Dockery. In my life, I have worn many hats and tasted many flavors. As I travel the world, I explore the finest cities in search for culture, history, and great food. Along the way, I get to meet today's most interesting celebrities, focusing on the positive side of life, allowing them to share their causes, charities, and what truly fascinates them. We cook and dine with some of the finest chefs of our time, preparing healthy and delicious meals in some of the hottest restaurants. Also, we showcase the latest, most creative, and hippest trends of beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. I pursue my passion for health and fitness and acquire some of the most innovative wellness strategies. And now, I want to share this all with you. So come along on this amazing journey, and together we will experience a world of health, beauty, and life. On today's show, we head to the beautiful island of Oahu and live in luxury at the Pink Palace, better known as the Royal Hawaiian. From the best accommodations, the pristine beaches of Waikiki, the creation of the Shirley Temple at the world-famous Mai Tai Bar, to the history of the islands in one of Hawaii's most unique luau's, we see it all at the Royal Hawaiian. Next, we eat like kings at Rei Do Gado Brazilian Steakhouse. This all-you-can-eat Brazilian barbecue restaurant serves up traditional-style meats cooked to perfection, as well as other traditional culinary delights straight from Brazil. But first, we're off to the Royal Hawaiian on the beaches of Waikiki, Hawaii. Built in 1927, the iconic Royal Hawaiian Resort, known as the Pink Palace of the Pacific, ushered in a new era of luxurious resort travel to Hawaii. Located on breathtaking Waikiki beachfront, the Royal Hawaiian is an exclusive resort designed with luxury and romance in mind. It was here in this world-famous beach that surfing became what it is today. And there is no better way to become one with the islands than by grabbing a board and hitting the waves. One service unique to the Royal Hawaiian is that of the Waikiki Beach services, located by the pool. Here you can schedule a lesson or just grab a board and start paddling. Our instructor, Pohai McWither, gave our buddy Brian a quick history lesson and instructions on how to properly stay upright on a paddleboard. Today we're here in Waikiki Beach in lovely Oahu, and we're in front of the Pink Hotel. But it's not the Pink Hotel, there's a name for it.
Yeah, it's the Royal Hawaiian Luxury Collection Resort.
Well, you know, we're here on the beach, and we're standing in front of this canoe.
Yeah, the chiefs, they would be a little too out of shape sometimes, maybe a little bit too much eating, not enough fighting. They wouldn't be able to paddle themselves around, so they'd have the warriors jump in the canoe with them, paddle them out, catch a wave, so they can experience the surfing part of that.
Surfing started here, and then you spread it to the world. Now, paddleboarding. Did it also start here?
It did start here, yes. Some of the instructors, they wouldn't be able to keep an eye on all of their lessons, so they thought standing up instead of laying down would be a little bit easier for them.
Grab a paddle?
Yeah, they would take out actually one of the canoe paddles, and they would just paddle around with that.
And then I hear now that stand-up paddling's more popular than surfing almost now.
Yeah, actually it is.
All right, I got you your victim right here. Brought him all the way from California, Mr. Brian Simo. Brian, thanks for being here.
Glad to be here.
Yep, and
nice to meet you, Pohai.
And you're in good hands here, so all right, man, you take over.
So when you would start off, you would want to start off down on your stomach. When you paddle, you can use both hands at the same time, which would be a butterfly stroke, or you can use one hand at a time, which would be a freestyle. It's up to you. You stand up for the wave, push your body up and bring both your knees forward. Whichever foot you feel comfortable with, you put it in between your hands, as close to the center of the board as possible. Keep your two hands on the board, lift up your butt, flatten your back foot out. Before you just let go. Turn your front foot to match your back foot, and in theory, you should be surfing.
Now I guess we're gonna do paddleboarding.
Paddleboarding it is. Okay, same thing, you wanna stay right in the middle of the board. So you just paddle forward, try and keep the blade nice and deep in the water. Okay, once you're out there, you feel comfortable, you just put up one foot and your second foot, and then you just stand up.
Now do you wanna lean forward, backwards, or do you have to watch your equilibrium?
It's just like a bicycle. So the more forward momentum you have, the easier it is for you to balance. You can go ahead and put one foot up and your second foot. Good, and you kind of just stand up, paddle forward.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, it looks natural.
Now let's see what he actually does out there in the water, right? Stick around, we have more from the Pink Palace. We're back at the Royal Hawaiian, a luxury collection resort. After hitting the waves and enjoying the beauty of the beach, you might want a refreshing drink at the Mai Tai Bar. It was here that while visiting the Royal Hawaiian, a young girl by the name of Shirley Temple pulled up a stool and wanted a drink appropriate for her age. Thus, the birthplace for the drink that shares her name will always be the world-famous Mai Tai Bar at the Royal Hawaiian. Kui Wright has been making Shirley Temples and other adult libations at the Royal Hawaiian beachfront Mai Tai Bar, and he shared the history of how the drink that's almost as famous as the actress herself came to be.
We have a lot of great handcrafted drinks that we do here at the Mai Tai Bar, but one of the ones that we invented was the Shirley Temple. And she was one of the stars that came here back in the 30s that came over. And she was a star, but she was a little girl. She was a child. And she wasn't able to drink the special cocktails that we made back then. So we created a drink for her. But as a child's palate, they want those sweet, candy tasting drinks. So it's pretty simple. We got grenadine over here, and then we have ginger ale. So we do about 3 ounces of a ginger ale. It's pretty basic. You do about half the cup. And the other half
is almost like a 50-50 mix?
Almost like a 50-50. Okay. And then lemon lime soda, like a Sprite or a 7-Up. You're gonna come up here almost to the top. And then you're gonna grab our grenadine mix right here.
That makes the pink, right?
That makes the pink. That makes it special. That makes it our hotel. Yeah. Just like the pink here is like, you see our pink palace just popping out. Yeah. It's the same thing that makes this drink pop. So we're gonna do about half an ounce. We get our straw here. We just get a quick twirl. Then we're gonna top it off with a pineapple and a maraschino cherry.
Beautiful.
It's a classy drink for a child that could sit here with her parents or the movie stars that came in. We had the Rockefellers coming in, we had the Beatles coming in. Till today, we have everybody still coming in.
Yeah, it's still the place.
Sit at our bar, you'll meet somebody famous.
Wow.
And if it's not somebody famous, it's one of our guests that have been here, timeless, throughout the years, that you just hear these stories. During Pearl Harbor time, you'll hear them come in. We'll get their grandsons, we'll get their sons, their daughters coming in, because that's where their parents or their father had their best time.
Keeping the tradition alive.
That was a hard time back in the 40s, and this was the good time at that. And if you can relive that, where else can you find that anywhere on the island in the world?
That's true.
Your grandfather having a Mai Tai, a Shirley Temple, and the same beach, the same Diamond Head.
Yes.
Sometimes the same guest sitting right by you.
It's crazy.
Pretty timeless. When we hit sunset, in Hawaiian we like to say lani kohunua. That means where heaven meets the earth.
After enjoying a cocktail or two at the Mai Tai Bar, it's time for an authentic Hawaiian experience, the Royal Hawaiian Luau. Tell us the story of what we're going to see today.
Well, you're really going to see the history of Hawaii, starting with the very special folklore of our culture, like cultural peoples all over the world. Then Kamehameha, the greatest warrior king to rule the islands.
This was the most important island and battle. He prepared for battle right here. Came with his warriors by night. Up in Pu'owaina, Punch Bowl, Kalani Kupule, the king of this island, already had retreated.
And about the monarchy, the kings and queens of Hawaii, from Kamehameha all the way through King Kalakaua and his brother and his 2 sisters.
And truly, the guardians were Kamamakakaua, the company of warriors loyal to King David.
This is the place for everybody. Yes. Whether you're a celebrity or just bringing your family, it's the place to go. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here with us. And until next time, just remember to enjoy.
Aloha.
Oh yeah, just like he said. Up next, Brazilian barbecue at its tastiest, Rei Do Gado. Health Beauty Life is proud to announce the Like It, Love It, Want It box, featuring some of today's best new products. Each box features a variety of 5 hand-selected items with a retail value guaranteed to be over $100 for an unbeatable value of superior products. Ordering is easy. Visit healthbeautylife.com/box. No hassles and no waiting. Your box is shipped immediately. So what are you waiting for? Get your Like It, Love It, Want It box today. Order now. Welcome back. We're in the kitchen at Rei Do Gado. If you love juicy, succulent, melt-in-your-mouth steak and other types of meat, you will definitely want to visit a Brazilian steakhouse. San Diego's Rei Do Gado takes Brazilian barbecue, known as churrasco, to a whole new level of deliciousness. Head chef Erasto Lucas gave us a first-hand look and taste of what makes Rei Do Gado so good.
You know, one of the things I did want to mention, you know, obviously this is traditional in Brazil, but one of the things that you do unique here, you have the mesquite charcoal. Tell me about that a little bit.
So yeah, we're in San Diego. We're the only Brazilian steakhouse that do the traditional way that we do in Brazil with the mesquite charcoal grill. Yes.
That is really hot, but you spread it out.
Yeah, so I work my magic right here. I let it burn it out, and I spread it to both sides, you know?
You know, when we're out there as a customer sitting there, a lot of people haven't been to Brazilian steakhouse.
That's right.
Tell us about this, Fernando.
So we got first we got a huge salad bar, hot dishes. So you go ahead, help yourself, get your salad, your rice and beans, whatever you want. So when you come to your table, there's this sign. So when you turn to the green, so then
the meat comes. And that's when you two guys get out there, right?
Yeah.
We have trays and our knife and the skewers.
Now, can you show me which one of you guys wants to show me how you sharpen the knife?
How to sharpen the knife?
I want to see that, yeah.
I can do it.
Okay, great. Now, this is not the, like, Fernando's always back here, you know, doing this all the time, just to keep it sharp.
Exactly.
Now, this is how you actually sharpen it.
This is the way that we do it. We grab a wet towel with a stone over here, with both hands.
Yeah.
Spread it like sideways like this, turn around like this, like 2 or 3 times maybe.
Sharp knife is important though, it's safer, right?
Sure, makes your job much easier, you know, and keeps all the shape of the meat very like straight.
Yes. You guys really are good at cutting the meat right, and it actually tastes better when you cut it right.
Exactly.
And then when it comes back, it cooks right, right?
Exactly.
Because the chef will get mad otherwise.
Sure.
Yeah. And there's a lot of knives around here.
Exactly, we don't want that.
Okay, well, cool. What are we going to learn to prepare today?
So first we're gonna do the lamb chops.
Okay, this comes sealed, obviously, very fresh. I like them crispy on the outside and rare on the inside. That's the best.
Then we have some sitting
Now,
there.
of course,
marinade.
you have the marinade going that have been sitting there.
And then, so it goes in between like this.
Okay. Now at home, they can use the rotisserie on the barbecue, kind of, right? It's not as good, but they can do it. It's not as good.
They can do it, yeah. Yep, they can do it. And then I will show you guys how it looks like when it's ready. Okay. Because we have one right here. This is.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. You mix it with a little of that mint jelly, and heaven on earth. I love it.
And then I'm gonna show you, Mr. Patrick, how we do the Brazilian signature cut, the picanha.
The picanha.
The picanha. And then you say it looks different, but
right, because you fold it.
I fold it, and I go like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is the meat everybody loves in Brazil, right? This is like the one they go crazy for.
This will be compared to Americans will say the ribeye. The picanha. The picanha.
And the way that it's with the fat, it's wonderful because it gives it so much more flavor.
It does. And then there's a little secret we're gonna have. Stop, can you hand me the salt? And I'll have Mr. Patrick.
So you get to learn a secret, guys.
So we use the rock salt, sea salt. Yeah.
Right on.
And how you do it, Mr. Patrick? You're gonna have hands full.
Okay.
You open up your hands, and you're gonna go over.
Okay. So like this.
Maybe you can touch a little bit, you know.
Touch it, roll it.
Rub a little bit.
Rub it in.
Maybe in the fat too.
On the fat.
Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful.
Hey.
And then we put it to cook.
Oh my gosh.
One of your favorites as well, pork loin.
Like I said, it has a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onions in it. Yeah, and then we cook it to the perfection. Look at this.
I like it when it gets crispy like this. It's so nice.
Yeah.
And it is a white meat. It's really delicious. Okay, what do we have here?
This one here is leg lamb. Goes pretty good with a beer too.
And then right now we have one of the house favorite.
My favorite.
This is a special. It's curried steak, and I'm gonna cut a little piece so you can see it.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? The thing I like, it's so juicy. Oh, it's so tender. Wow. Keep them coming, keep them coming.
Then we have here the tri-tip. Portuguese, we call it maminha.
Very good.
Very lean.
Yes, very lean.
Very lean, yes. What else is it big? Oh, then we have, this is one of the other house favorite, the beef ribs. This one we cook for over 3 to 4 hours. So when you get in your table, it's gonna be just melting, just falling off the bone.
It is too.
Yeah. Oh, then we have this one. This one I'm gonna have to cut a little piece for you, Mr. Patrick.
Ribeye.
Ribeye.
But look at this. Sometimes I really love my job, you know that, right? Oh, and this one is what? This is the turkey wrapped in bacon. It tastes good. I mean, you would be so surprised. Filet.
Can you guess what it is?
Yeah, it's filet.
Wrapped in bacon. I'm gonna show you.
Unbelievable. Oh gosh, yeah.
You can look at inside. Look how cooked. Cooked to perfection.
Oh, and the bacon, the smokiness.
Now here's some. I got the sirloin and garlics.
Awesome.
So if you're a garlic lover,
yep.
Look at this.
And you got the fat, and the fat, you don't have to eat the fat. The fat just drips down and it creates more flavor.
It does give the flavor.
And you know what?
You don't have to eat it.
The mesquite, I'm telling you, the difference here really, seriously, is the mesquite and your marinades. A lot of Brazilian people work here too.
Yes.
It's to get the culture and the flair, and they get the caipirinha drinks, and then, you know, when you have a birthday. You know, you sing happy birthday.
On the weekends, we have a samba dancer.
I know. The samba dancer is great. Entertainment, piano going all the time. So many things that make this place amazing.
And my job makes me feel good because I've been here for 14 years, and this is great. We love when we hear back from the customer how they like
and how is it that you say thank you in or you what do you write on the bill of
obrigado.
Obrigado, right?
Yes, yeah.
Which means
thank you.
Thank you. Obrigado. Yeah. So I'd like to say obrigado to you guys.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Coming up next, more from Rei Do Gado. Health Beauty Life is proud to announce the Like It, Love It, Want It box, featuring some of today's best new products. Each box features a variety of 5 hand-selected items with a retail value guaranteed to be over $100 for an unbeatable value of superior products. Ordering is easy. Visit healthbeautylife.com/box. No hassles and no waiting. Your box is shipped immediately. So what are you waiting for? Get your Like It, Love It, Want It box today. Order now. We're back at Rei Do Gado in San Diego, California. In Brazil, the weather is beautiful and the national drink, the caipirinha, goes down smooth on warm sunny days. Sylvia Friatas shakes up the perfect caipirinha at Rei Do Gado in San Diego, California. And we had the chance to learn how to make this Brazilian favorite. Today we're here with Sylvia, the lovely Sylvia, direct from the beaches of Rio de Janeiro, right?
Yes, right.
That's where you're from, and that's in Brazil.
Exactly.
And you speak Portuguese.
Portuguese.
How do you say hello in Portuguese?
Oi.
Oi?
Yes.
Pretty simple, I like it. So now, this drink we're making today is called, is it caipirinha?
Caipirinha.
Caipirinha.
Yes, exactly.
The traditional Brazilian drink.
Yes.
And we have how many flavors of this drink?
So we have traditional with lime, and we have pineapple, strawberry, and mango, guava, and passion fruit.
And today we're gonna make the traditional one.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess let's get started. And by the way, you make a lot of these in a night, right?
Yes, maybe 40 per night.
Wow. And at first your arm used to get tired, but now you're tough, right?
No, I'm used to.
You're used to it. Well, look, can I see the muscle? You got the muscle going?
Yeah.
This is called the caipirinha muscle, right?
Yes.
For everybody. So just so you know. Okay, let's get started. That's a lime, right?
Yes.
And how many, what do you do normally? How much?
Actually 4 pieces are fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sugar.
And sugar.
And how much do you put in, do you think? About?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll gauge it. I think maybe like 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, yes.
And so you use the stick and you smash it.
To smash it, yeah.
And it's called muddling, right?
Yes.
I heard that somewhere. I don't know. And so what are you looking for here as you're doing this? You're twisting, I noticed.
Yes, yeah, just twist and make sure that we have all
Okay,
here.
I see it. So it kind of melts the sugar.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good.
And then ice.
Oh, okay. Now, what is this? I noticed we had 3 different kinds.
Yes.
And what's this called?
Cachaça.
Cachaça.
Yes.
And it's made from sugarcane, I heard.
Sugarcane, yes, exactly.
Okay, and then the different ones are from the different regions of Brazil.
Brazil, yes.
So how much are you gonna put in?
To fill in everything.
Wow, so this is a strong drink, huh?
Yeah, I think you can handle it.
No, I don't handle it. You know, I heard that when you were drinking this since you were a little kid, they put it in your bottle, huh?
Yeah, since I was 4.
Yeah, that's great. So you have tolerance.
And then it's the best part. Shake it.
Okay, I'm getting back there. Now, is there a special technique with the shaking?
No.
That's how you make the muscles, huh? Like aerobics. Do you ever do any hip action while you do that?
No.
Is there a little dance or anything?
And then it's
She's
ready.
like, shut up, Patrick. Okay. And how do you adorn this? With a straw?
Yes.
And you did it so fast. It was amazing, just like that.
Yes.
Because you've done it
fast.
before.
Yes, for sure.
Now, you have to taste this because I don't do alcohol. So you're going to do it for me. And you're going to be honest, right?
Okay.
And don't just say it's good because you made it. Okay, tell everybody how it tastes. And tell us the experience. Like, what are you tasting? Like sweet, bitter, what?
More sour.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit sweet. It's really good.
So how many of those can you have?
Without being drunk, 2 or 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That was some alcohol there.
Yes.
So you can handle your alcohol.
Yeah, I'm strong.
That's what they say in Brazil. They know how to party, right?
Yes.
That's right. And you know, thank you so much for being here with us. And until next time, just remember to enjoy. If you like what you see on Health Beauty Life, there's no need to wait till next week's show because there's a lot more to experience, and it's all just a click away at healthbeautylife.com. Stop by and experience our extended play and behind-the-scenes interviews, travel, cooking, fitness, beauty, fashion, and lifestyles, as well as any shows that you've missed. Of course, you can connect and share through Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube, and be sure to become a Health Beauty Life VIP. You'll be eligible to win valuable prizes, receive newsletters, special offers, and updates. Travel with us to share our unique visits to everybody's favorite cities and towns and learn to prepare delicious, healthy meals in your kitchen with our step-by-step recipes. Discover the beauty and fashion tips of today's best and brightest with how-to videos that make it easy to get the hottest new looks. Get fit and stay healthy with leading fitness, nutrition, and wellness experts. HealthBeautyLife.com connects our world with your world at HealthBeautyLife.com. Okay, welcome back. Thanks to all of our guests on this week's show and to our travel partners, Alaskan Airlines, the Royal Hawaiian, a luxury collection resort, and Island Air. And until next time, just remember to enjoy.